All right, back with another one. Welcome to the club. Let's go and get right into it. Let's talk about the state of boxing. Well, it's pretty much Turkey Al Sheik versus PBC, aka Tank and Canelo. I like where boxing's at. I feel as though Turk is giving the push that we need to take it to the next level, get more fan recognition and more eyes on it, more support. If the dollar's right, I think Canelo or Tank, they will fold eventually. Now, I want to recap a couple fighters and see where they're currently at and where they need to go. First, we're going to talk about Clarissa Brickhand Shields. Now, Clarissa, the undefeated GWOAT, multiple division champion, multiple undisputed champion, just became another division champion at heavyweight. There's a few options for her. Savannah Marshall, I don't really know about that. Franchon Cruz, you could do that rematch. Hannah Gabriel's had got popped, so I don't really think we need to see her. All of the little ones, Alicia, Katie Taylor, Serrano, they too small. I'd rather them fight each other as opposed to entertaining Clarissa. I don't really like the outcome. Now, Danielle Perkins was on the Boxing Voice earlier and said she deserves that fight. Now, if not Danielle, who I can see for Clarissa would be Rosanna Cox, y'all. Rosanna Cox. Now, make sure y'all look up that name, Rosanna Cox. Thank me later. That's the fight we need to see next. Brickhands versus Rosanna Cox. Let's get that going. Now, we got Teofimo Lopez. Brian Norman Jr. Pops was talking spicy. He said, you don't want that smoke. They will book it for November and wash you. They said they're going to run right through you. You're too small. You don't have enough power. I don't know. I hear you calling out Bud, but obviously Bud's on the bigger things right now. You still got a 140 division that you haven't been undisputed in. So if not Brian Norman Jr., then what about Liam Paro? I like Liam Paro. He has one of the belts at 140. Or Ryu, Jose Venezuela. I like those two fights. Maybe that Liam Paro. Unify. Go from there. Tank Davis. Now, we flopped on the Shakur situation. So, that leaves us with Dennis Berinchak. You can go try to get that belt. Ryu, Jose Venezuela, if he's ready. He can take that fight for the bag and go from there. Edwin De Los Santos. I like that one. I think De Los Santos would be a good fight for you. Somebody fast, that's aggressive too. Got more arsenal than Isaac Cruz. Speaking of Isaac Cruz, you could do that rematch also. See if it was a close one or if you really should have watched him because you were fighting with one hand after the six. Alberto Pulo, he's another one, undefeated, interim champ. Fight him and go get that another belt or move up and get another division under your belt. In terms of Shakur, they're saying that Zepeda's locked in for November and December. I like that fight. If it wasn't Tank, then I definitely wanted to see Zepeda or De Los Santos Part 2 because you got a lot of backlash after that one. Shakur might have to go out there and show him what it is. We got Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson, got washed by Martin, Big Machine Bacoli. We need you to fight Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, the battle of the babies. Let's get this out the way, see who needs to change their name. That's the only fight I really see for you, unless we take you a step back. We'll get into those other options later. But that Miller fight versus Jared Anderson, that's the fight we need to see. The people want to see. Book that now, Al Sheik. We got this week coming up. Tomorrow, Virgil Ortiz Jr., 21-0-0 with 21 knockouts, 100% KO rate. He's fighting Sergio Bowacek. Now, he's 24-1-0 with 23 knockouts. That's a 96% knockout ratio. Somebody's getting put. That's all I know. Somebody is getting put. That's almost guaranteed. And then we also got Luis Alberto Lopez fighting Angelo Leo for the IBF World Featherweight Champion at 126. Lewis is 32-0. Angelo Leo's 24-1-0. Leo had a unanimous decision loss. Maybe should have been a split decision. Don't quote me on that. And should be a good fight. Probably go 12. It's 126, so shoo maybe. Go ahead and try to get that belt, fight the winner. I like that. Up and coming, the fight that they've been talking about is that Canelo Alvarez versus Berlanga. A lot of people are upset that he took Berlanga. It felt like he should have took Benavidez, but Benavidez moved up to 170, which took him out of that picture. Berlanga, I kind of like the fight. Berlanga, undefeated guy, known as a power puncher. Last couple fights been a little shaky. This is the ultimate test. Now, you was talking crazy to Caleb Plant, and Canelo said he gonna wash you. So I would take the focus off of Plant, put it back on Canelo, because you have the test of your life coming next month. And he said he's coming to clear you. We're gonna see. Let's talk about some topics here. Trans women in boxing in the Olympics, allegedly. The whole trans situation, that's a situation within itself. I'm not going to divulge too deep into that right now. But women need to be boxing women. Men need to be boxing men. Either they're going to start a transgender league or there's not really a place for them. We weren't created that way. I'm going to leave that at that. Men fight the men, women fight the women. That's just how it goes. And men painting their nails. What's going on with y'all? That's for the ladies. Can the ladies have something? Y'all wearing purses, skinny jeans, belly shirts, all types of colors in your hair. Now you want to paint your nails. Y'all in dresses. Talking about you're bisexual. Let the ladies have something. Let's keep our nails clear, please. That paint on the nails, that's suspect. That says more than enough. It's not my position to cast judgment, but I need men to be men so you can protect your family. Let's tighten up, fellas. I'm not with that painting of the nails. It's unacceptable. There's nothing you're going to tell me to validate the reason you're painting your nails. Stop it. Pause. That's currently where we're at, y'all. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm out.